So I thought I'd say a little something about the work that we do around information systems for schools in support of the article that we've published recently. And so the first thing to say, I suppose, is that information systems for schools aren't really all that different from information systems for other organisations, in the sense that getting the right one for your school is just as straightforward or not as getting the right one for any organisation. And as I think we've been trying to say in the article there, the key is not to focus too soon, if at all, on the technology. The technology, there's plenty of technology available, there's plenty of good technology for schools in terms of administration systems, finance systems, contact management systems, and the full suite really of applications that schools need in order to be able to support their requirements day to day and strategically. So actually choosing the right software in a way isn't so much the problem. It's choosing the right supplier, which is the key thing. And in our experience, a lot of selections go adrift just because organisations focus too soon on the technology and not enough at all, actually, on the suppliers. And the best way to adjust that, and the best way to get the focus where it does need to be, is actually, counterintuitively, to get the suppliers closer to you. So arm's length, set piece, invitation to tender, procurements don't really work quite so well as a more adaptive approach, which is to bring the supplier in close as soon as possible. So to get down to a manageable shortlist and then invite a shortlist of 1 or 2, 3 at the most suppliers to spend a period of time with you and with staff at the school, going through exactly what it is that you need the system to be able to do based on an outline of the key activities or processes that the system needs to support. Getting to that point as soon as possible, inviting those suppliers to develop maybe some simple prototypes of their proposed systems, and then to work with teams in the school who are going to be using the systems to explore that in more detail and understand exactly how those systems need to be configured before coming back and showing them to people. That does more than one thing at the same time. It gives you the opportunity to prove the concept of the system, to prove that someone can build a system or configure it and deliver it in the way that you need. But it also gives you an opportunity to experience what it might be like working with that supplier, whether you get on with them in a kind of chemistry way, or whether they lead you or you'd have to lead them in all of the discussions about what you wanted to be able to do. And not least, you get the benefit of sharing some terminology and some understanding, and actually being the point later on in the process when you found the right supplier and the best system to be able to talk sensibly about what you mean in the contract that you're going to want both parties to live up to. So that's what I mean really about getting a focus on the relationship with the supplier. The supplier is going to be terribly important to you going forward. It isn't just about their delivery of the initial system, it's also about their ongoing partnership with you and development of the system to meet the needs of the school as those change over time. So getting that relationship right, I'd say, is at least as important as finding the right software, and in most cases it's more important, and it's the thing to bear in mind and to keep your eye on as you go through the tricky business of finding the right information system for your school.